All right, to the Middle East now, and new fallout over Iran's brutal crackdown on those anti-government protesters. President Trump now threatening to impose steep tariffs on any country that does business with the regime as he weighs possible military action as well. NBC's Richard Engel has the very latest. Richard, good morning.
Good morning. The State Department, which doesn't have an embassy in Iran, is telling Americans to leave that country as President Trump announced these new tariffs, 25%, not on Iran directly, which is already heavily sanctioned, but on countries trading with Iran, which is primarily China and Russia, as the administration is trying to intensify pressure on the Iranian government.
This morning, new videos are emerging from Iran showing the government's violent crackdown on protesters. This man appearing injured on the ground as thousands continue to gather to demand the overthrow of Iran's Islamic government in power since 1979. Another shows families searching for loved ones among body bags. But the disturbing videos are increasingly rare. With the internet already cut by the government, this morning a human rights group tells NBC News state security services are now hunting for the few satellite communication systems activists have been using to smuggle out videos, and are even going house to house to physically cut phone lines and plunge Iran into a total internet darkness.
When you cut landlines, it's also very evident that they are trying to prevent the organization of actors inside the country, and it's not successful. People are still coming to the street in massive numbers.
A U.S. official with direct knowledge of events tells NBC News protests have now spread to every Iranian province, that the crowds remain huge, and that the government appears to be on its heels. The Speaker of Iran's parliament warned if the U.S. attacks, American bases will burn. President Trump has said that would be a big mistake.
If they did that, it'll be met with a very, very powerful force.
In Iran, state media, the only media amid the tightening communications blackout, are telling Iranians the government is in full control and calling the protesters rioters. As pro-government counter-protesters have been mobilized, Iran's president took to the streets to show he's still in charge.
So, Richard, as all this is happening, President Trump, of course, weighing these military options against Iran over the protests. What exactly would that look like?
Well, it's difficult to know, but for one thing, it would very unlikely look like Venezuela. Venezuela really had no capacity to attack the United States. Venezuela's close. That was a quick commando raid, a snatch and grab operation. This would more likely be a sustained military campaign, attacking Iranian air defenses, attacking their security services, trying to weaken the government and destroy its ability to govern and to crack down on the demonstrators. So don't expect something quick. Don't expect just helicopters over Iran plucking up the supreme leaders. Think of a more sustained military campaign to take away the security forces and weaken the regime significantly.
Yeah, certainly some key differences there. Richard, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.